Imagine a secret buried deep within millions of pages, waiting for the precise moment to resurface and shatter everything we thought we knew. For years, whispers and rumors have swirled, but now the documents are here. Not just any documents, but FBI files, detailing allegations so explosive they could rewrite history. We're talking about claims that connect one of the most powerful figures in the world, Donald Trump, to the dark orbit of Jeffrey Epstein, and accusations of sexual assault dating back to when the alleged victim was just a teenager. This isn't just a news story, it's a seismic event, revealing unverified but deeply disturbing claims that the Justice Department itself had to release. The question isn't just what's in these files, but why are we only seeing them now? The implications are staggering, the questions are endless, and the truth, it seems, is far more complex than any of us could have imagined. This is just the beginning. But what exactly do these documents say? And who is the woman brave enough to come forward with such a shocking accusation? Stay tuned, because the testimony is about to get even more intense. Before we dive deeper, tell us in the comments, where are you watching this from? Let us know your thoughts. Last time, we left you on the edge of your seat, wondering about the specifics of these explosive FBI documents and the courageous woman at the heart of it all. Now, let's pull back the curtain. The allegations buried within the vast Epstein files describe a harrowing account. A young woman, a teenager, introduced to Donald Trump by Jeffrey Epstein in the 1980s. Her testimony, now public, details sexual abuse and physical assault. But here's where it gets even more chilling. CNN's investigation reveals that crucial FBI records related to this accuser are missing. Not just misplaced, but missing from the official Epstein files. This isn't just an oversight. It's raising serious questions about a potential cover-up, with some lawmakers openly accusing the Department of Justice of withholding these vital interviews. Why would these specific documents disappear? What could they reveal that someone didn't want the world to see? The silence around these missing pieces speaks volumes, and the implications for justice and for those in power are profound. The denials from the White House have been swift and absolute, but do they hold up under scrutiny? And what about the other voices, the other testimonies that are now emerging from the shadows? The plot thickens, and the truth is far from settled. What do you think about these missing FBI records? Share your theories in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. We uncovered the shocking allegations and the unsettling mystery of the missing FBI records. Now, as expected, the denials from the White House have been swift and absolute. President Trump and his team have vehemently dismissed these claims as unsubstantiated, fake news, and a politically motivated witch hunt. But in the court of public opinion, denials alone are rarely enough. The sheer volume of newly released documents from the Epstein case, coupled with the persistent questions about the missing FBI interviews, has created a firestorm. And it's not just one voice. Other testimonies are beginning to emerge from the shadows, painting a complex and often contradictory picture. Each new detail, each new claim, adds another layer to this intricate web of allegations and counter-allegations. The battle for truth is being fought not just in courtrooms, but in the headlines on social media and in the minds of millions. The stakes couldn't be higher, and the narrative is far from over. But what does this mean for the future? How will these allegations impact the political landscape? And what role will perjury claims play as the legal battles intensify? The answers are coming, and they could change. Do you believe these new allegations will significantly impact the political future? Share your predictions in the comments, and remember to hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next part. As we discussed, the denials from the White House are firm, but the relentless flow of information from the Epstein files, coupled with the unsettling questions about missing FBI records, continues to fuel the fire. Now, let's consider the seismic political earthquake these allegations could trigger. With an election cycle looming, every revelation, every accusation is amplified. The political landscape is already volatile, and these claims, even if unverified, add another layer of complexity and potential instability. But beyond the political theater, there's a darker shadow emerging. the specter of perjury. As more individuals are compelled to testify under oath, the discrepancies between past statements and new revelations could lead to serious legal consequences. The stakes are no longer just about reputation, they're about legal accountability. Who knew what and when? And more importantly, who might have lied under oath to conceal the truth? The answers to these questions could send shockwaves far beyond the current news cycle, potentially reshaping careers and legacies. The legal battles are just beginning, and the testimonies are becoming increasingly intricate. What happens when the focus shifts from allegations to concrete legal proceedings? And how will the public react to the unfolding drama? What are your thoughts on the potential for perjury claims in this case? Do you think this will lead to significant legal action? Let us know in the comments and share this video with anyone who needs to hear this story. We explored the immense political ramifications and the looming threat of perjury claims. Now, as the dust settles from the initial shockwaves, the focus inevitably shifts to the legal arena. This isn't just about public opinion anymore. It's about subpoenas, depositions, and the cold, hard facts presented in a courtroom. Legal experts are already dissecting every released document, every snippet of testimony, searching for inconsistencies, for leverage, for the truth. The legal battles are poised to be protracted and fiercely contested, with high-profile lawyers on both sides preparing for a fight that could span years. But what about the public? How are they reacting to this unfolding drama? Social media is ablaze with debate. Traditional news outlets are in a frenzy, and water-cooler conversations are dominated by speculation. The public's perception, fueled by both credible reporting and rampant misinformation, will play a crucial role in how these allegations ultimately land. Will the legal system provide clarity, or will it further entrench the divisions that already exist? The world is watching, waiting to see if justice, in its purest form, will prevail. The narrative is far from complete, and the impact of these revelations extends beyond just one individual. What are the broader implications for power, accountability, and the future of political discourse? And how will this story ultimately conclude? What do you think the ultimate outcome of these legal proceedings will be? Share your predictions in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the final parts of this gripping story. We saw how the legal system and public scrutiny are converging on these explosive allegations. But the impact of this story extends far beyond the immediate headlines and courtrooms. This isn't just about one individual. It's about the very fabric of power, accountability, and the trust placed in our institutions. The revelations from the Epstein files, coupled with the allegations against a former president, force us to confront uncomfortable truths about how justice is administered, who is protected, and whose voices are heard. Will this saga lead to meaningful reforms in how such allegations are investigated and prosecuted, especially when they involve powerful figures? Or will it further erode public trust, leaving a legacy of cynicism and doubt? The long-term consequences for political discourse, for the perception of leadership, and for the victims who have bravely come forward are immense. This story, regardless of its ultimate legal conclusion, has already redefined a legacy and sparked a crucial conversation about the standards we demand from those in power. The questions linger, the debates rage, and the path forward remains uncertain. Final part as we approach the conclusion of this gripping narrative. What are the final takeaways from this unprecedented series of events? And what can we, as viewers, do to ensure that these conversations lead to lasting change? What do you believe are the most significant long-term implications of these allegations? Share your insights in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the final, crucial part of this story. We've journeyed through the explosive allegations, the missing FBI records, the fierce denials, the political tremors, and the intense legal and public scrutiny. We pondered the broader implications for power and accountability. Now, as we reach the conclusion of this gripping narrative, what are the final takeaways from this unprecedented series of events? This story, born from the depths of the Epstein files, has forced a global reckoning. It has highlighted the enduring power of allegations, even unverified ones, to reshape public perception and challenge established narratives. It has underscored the critical importance of transparency, especially when it comes to official records and the pursuit of justice. And perhaps most importantly, it has amplified the voices of those who have long been silenced, demanding that their testimonies be heard and taken seriously. The legal battles may continue, the political debates will undoubtedly rage on, but one thing is clear: the conversation has begun, and it's a conversation that will not easily be forgotten. The legacy of these allegations, perjury claims, and key testimonies will continue to unfold, shaping our understanding of power, privilege, and the relentless pursuit of truth. This story is far from over, and your voice matters. What do you believe is the most important?